He admitted to arson in court and walked out like a legend. He stood in front of the judge, raised his hand, and admitted to arson. The whole courtroom went silent. Even the prosecutor looked confused. And then, the judge leaned back and laughed. Because somehow, some way, he was still going to walk out free. And the craziest part? He wasn't lying. It all started with a condemned house at the far edge of our small town, the Doyle property. Everyone knew it. Everyone hated it. A moldy 3-story eyesore that had been empty for decades. But it wasn't just ugly. It was dangerous. Kids dared each other to sneak in. Squatters hid there during the winter. The roof sagged, the walls leaned, and the floorboards could send you straight into the basement. 2 accidental fires had already broken out inside. The town begged the city to demolish it. But the owner, Mr. Doyle, was a slumlord who lived 3 states away. He didn't care, wouldn't fix it, wouldn't sell it, wouldn't even answer the city's letters. So it sat there, rotting, until one night, boom, the whole house went up in flames. Not a soul inside, not a single injury. And the wildest part? The whole town seemed happy. Even the firefighters didn't look upset. They just sprayed it down, shrugged, and said, "Guess it finally finished burning." But in the eyes of the law, someone had to be responsible. 3 weeks later, my older brother Sam was arrested. They said they found gas cans in the woods, a lighter in his truck, and a neighbor who swore they saw him walking toward the property the night it burned. Here's the thing though. Sam didn't deny it, didn't ask for a lawyer, didn't flinch when they said felony arson. The night before court, I begged him to fight it. He just smiled and said, "Trust me, some things are worth the heat." The next day, the prosecutor read out the charges. 20 years was the max sentence. The judge asked Sam if he wanted to speak. Sam stood, straightened his jacket, and said, "Yes, Your Honor. I set the fire." The room went dead silent. Even the stenographer stopped typing for a second. "I did it because that house was a death trap," he continued. "I sent reports. I called the city. Nobody cared. You know who did care? My friend Mark, who fell through a rotten floorboard and broke his spine. You know who didn't? Mr. Doyle, who never once showed his face here. He didn't shout, he didn't beg. He just told the truth." Then the judge turned to the prosecutor and asked if she had anything to add. She looked around the room, at the fire chief, who gave the slightest nod, at the city inspector, who wouldn't meet her eyes. Finally, she said, "The state declines to press further charges." The gavel hit, case dismissed. Sam walked out of that courtroom like it was just another Tuesday. Cameras followed him. Reporters yelled his name. He didn't say a word. To the legal system, it was insufficient evidence to proceed. To the town, it was justice served in gasoline. Now when people talk about that old fire, they just smile and say, "Yeah, that was Sam." Guy lit up a whole house and walked out like a legend.